habit of talking, even though no one else is there listening. When someone does pop in, eventually they're going to ask a question. They're going to be intrigued by what's going on.
Okay.
Are you out of your mind?
Yes. Yes.
And that is how I deal with my personal silence because I would use the $600 piece of equipment for a simple soundboard.
It's not a team
Last
up.
moments as
Yeah, I don't need a soundboard. Just
Well, we gotta remember that almost no one else on Twitch will have your equipment set up. So
That's true.
for the
I
average
don't
Joe,
put it
how
down.
the hell do you solve the problem?
what's that?
Like, what's the? Well, okay, there's a question. Hold on, we'll ask that right after we get to Destro. How do you solve the problem, bud?
so I'm really new, so I obviously have this problem kind of a bit. So I talk to myself a lot, and that's you have to kind of get used to that because there's going to be times even when you have people in your channel that aren't going to be very talkative. That they're just there to be entertained and watch a game. So you kind of have to get used to talking to yourself. You have to be a little bit crazy, I guess. But yeah, you totally have to just enjoy playing the game and talk through it. It's like an interview. You kind of have to talk through your process and stuff.
Now, by doing that though, because I do the same thing. Have you noticed that you talk to yourself a lot outside of stream?
I'm too new for that yet. I mean, maybe.
My girlfriend actually commented on this. She's like, "Why the hell do you keep saying stuff while we're playing games?" Because I play games off stream, obviously. And she's like,
Yeah.
"You never shut up." And I'm like, "I'm sorry." Like
It's only really bad when you start doing it for other things, like not gaming. You're like, and here I'm putting the peanut butter and jelly on the sandwich before I cut it.
Oh my god.
Wait! You cut your peanut butter jelly and sandwich, you communist?
Damn, those are fighting words.
Yes, man. You shouldn't be cutting your peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Actually, to be fair, I haven't eaten a peanut butter and jelly sandwich in like 10 years.
I'm
so-
going to soon. I just bought my new apartment and I'm moving on the 1st. I'm gonna be living off ramen, peanut butter and jelly, and bagels.
Jeez, single life is real.
Oh god. So, Mastoff wanted to ask, what are some of the worst and best games you've been streaming so far?
My best game is Star Wars. Like a couple nights ago, I was streaming Heroes of the Storm, and then like I just had 0 people, like period. And then I was
Right.
like, oh, I'm getting bored of this, so I'm gonna switch over to Star Wars. Switch over to Star Wars. Within 15 minutes, I had 10 people in my chat,
Dang.
and yeah,
10 people? Dude, it took me
yeah.
4 months to get 10 viewers.
I've hit 10 viewers, probably 5 or 6 times now.
That's, for a
Uh,
new streamer, that's fantastic, man.
So
I
I
think-
just
Oh, Scar, go ahead.
I just try to be entertaining and funny and stupid all at the same time, and people seem to connect with that. So, it's working.
That's awesome. What about you, Russ? I know you had a little bit of a problem, but
I think I've topped out at 11 people at once. I had to
what
have
game?
a friend help me get a bunch of people in from neighbors and shit like that, but just so see what it's all about. But I've had a couple repeats, so I usually have a consistent 7.
System
ever since
7.
that.
In what game? Because I know that you were playing Terra.
Terra actually has been my better game now. My viewership though on that was topping out at about 6, but even when I go to creative, the creative I have a good stream on when I put up any sort of music. People are just typically curious about when they see something peculiar and different.
Okay. Fiction, could you go into what type of Star Wars game that was? Mazdoff would like to know.
Oh, I'm playing Star Wars: The Old Republic right now. I do have like some of the older games, like not Knights of the Old Republic, but Star Wars: The Old Republic.
Because I'm judging you, Destro.
So I do
Well,
have.
What's new?
Yeah, I
Oh,
mostly
God.
stream Star Wars: The Old Republic, the MMO, of course.
Okay.
How was that actually? Because I've never gotten into it, but I kind of don't have anybody to be, screwing around with that.
It's fun. If you like Star Wars, you're gonna like the Old Republic. Just the simple fact that you get a lightsaber and you get to destroy stuff.
Dave
it's pretty
3D,
fun.
welcome to the Newb Cast.
So yeah,
Sorry to interrupt, but Destro never actually got a chance to answer that question.
Yeah.
It's all right. I'm being judged and not getting a turn. It's cool. I'll just sit in the corner. It's all
Dang,
right.
dude.
No,
You're just our pretty face for the show.
Yeah, that's it.
Destro wears a mask, so whatever. I've only played 3 games now on stream. I played The Last of Us on Sunday, Iron Man that out 12 hours, a few viewers. I played Batman all the way through, and that one was actually terrible. Obviously, a lot of people were playing that. Metal Gear Solid Ground Zeroes. I had eight viewers last night at the same time.
Dang.
For Ground Zeroes, it's not even in the top 100 games, and people found it somehow. So that goes to show you that people that want to see stuff will look for it.
That's actually 100% true. I started I'm a huge survival nerd. Like Rust, Don't Starve. Actually, and the newest one that I added on was Savage Lands, and that one had 0 viewers. No one watches Savage Lands. And my friend's like, you should just stream it anyways. I was like, you know what? Yeah, screw it. I'll probably get some of my regulars come in. Who knows? I got like 5 new people from Savage Lands because they followed the game. And the coolest part is I tweeted it, and the freaking game company tweeted it out.
Nice.
I was like, dang. So, do you guys think, like, there's a lot of talk about piggybacking off of another person that plays a low game, like Binding of Isaac. Ori and the Blind Forest was a huge one where people would, like, watch someone with 100 viewers, and then afterwards they'd go find your channel, hopefully. Do you think that's a good idea? I mean, obviously, playing flooded markets isn't a good idea because, as you've said, you streamed the Batman game. You got, like, no one. I used to stream CSGO. I never got anyone from CSGO. Actually, I did get a few.
That's
but
kind of usually debatable though, because when you can play an overly populated game, because there's nothing wrong with being a small fish in a big pond, because you can still build on it. You just have to present it in such a way that it's going to either be interesting and different, or you have to find that competitive level.
So, but then for those small fish, big pond aspect, do you think you need to be in the top competitive bracket then to attract viewers?
Well, don't get that twisted. You can't suck.
Well, I mean, yeah. But I know that my one friend, Hesitation, you guys probably, well, Fiction knows of him. He's one of my regulars. He streams CS:GO. And he's well, his main account's competitive, but he streams on his Newb account. And he actually gets a good handful of people that watch him. He'll be on our next show, but I was just wondering, like, if you guys have any experiences with that, like streaming an overpopulated game, trying to get, some sort of viewership, like being the big fish in a small pond. You probably like a guard.io then.
So yeah, I have no problem being like the small fish and big pond of that whole deal. Because if people pop into your stream just to see what's up and they like you, they're gonna stick around. That's the thing. You have to be engaging with your chat, and you have to have the personality that's not a complete d-bag. So yeah, that's my opinion.
That's true. You said you actually just had an experience with this. What did you do differently?
Well, and here's the thing. I completely agree. If you're good at a game, it obviously helps. If you're playing a game that is competitive and online, it helps. For things like Batman, for single player games, it's a little bit harder because you're also talking about there's spoilers involved, and there's if you clicked on Batman the first week, I mean now it's calmed down some, but the first week, for someone with like 3 viewers, I was like 1,000th if you scroll down. I mean, like, no one's going to scroll down that far. They would have to know I existed. So being a small fish still has problems. Now, I totally agree that you can be a small fish in a big pond, and there's totally games that do it. Release games are just really tough.
Yeah.
That's another thing, though. Like you said, scroll down. That's one of the, not to like divert off the topic, but that's like seemingly a small problem with Twitch, that there's not really filters. You can't sort viewers. It's already pre-sorted to just top, and you never find anything new.
That is something that I think should be added in, like a search option. Like, I want to search by this viewer count, 30 to 70, 30 to 50, things like that. And believe it or not, there's a lot of people that don't like watching big streams. I have people in my chat that purposely go to small streams because they think it's better.
There's this one stream that's huge that I've popped in a number of times, and it's not so much the viewer envy, it's just that I have this weird hate for this person. don't even realistically know them, but I have this weird hate because they have these insane amount of views. They're partnered, and the dude's making full time money, big full time. Somebody donated, I think, 100 grand. Which
Oh.
timeout? Who the fuck is donating 100 grand?
Who has
Seriously?
100 grand that donates? That's ridiculous.
That's my, but the reason, but it comes down to this one little reason of why
Yes.
I particularly hate this person is
And I like
because
how I can point
you
to
have
each of
all
you.
this money and your audio sounds like
It
shit.
can work like that,
Go
right?
f- yourself.
Yeah, but you have to also understand, man, like, entertainers are not necessarily audio experts. Like, you're an audio expert by every definition of the name, okay? Most of the people that play these games that got huge and popular are gamer nerds. Let's be real, we're all gamer nerds. And then you have
Yep.
the few that were porn stars that transferred over, sure.
I've
But,
heard- yeah.
they're not audio experts. I mean, me, myself, I know enough audio to make it sound like I'm not gargling salt water while I stream. That's about it. I got myself a pair of Astro A40s. I know the mic quality's better than normal. I look at your setup, and I would cry. I would be
You
like,
sound like you're running a.
yeah.
You sound like you're running a radio show over there.
You know what, man? Just show us your setup real quick.
It's
All right.
rust in the morning over there.
While he
So-
does that, let's have Destro explain.
So first of all, Dorby, I was gonna, we talked about this, and you weren't supposed to talk about my past. My Pornstar pass is just not up for sale on this stream. I know you really
I'm
want
sorry,
to,
man. You
to
just
be
have some-
viewers,
I
but
want to see that.
Dude, your
Uh,
videos are fantastic, though.
well,
Never- Never expected what was gonna be in the 12-inch hot
Chemistry.
dog part, but
I came up with the names myself. So I am a gamer nerd. It's true. I bought a $100 Yeti Blue, and it works perfectly. I mean, my sound quality is good from everything
my
I've heard.
God.
And the videos sound good as well. So I mean, it's as simple as that. If you can't buy,
are you
a
seeing
decent
this?
mic. I mean, $100 is not much to spend on a mic when you're a streamer.
Right.
I understand we're poor, but
Jesus
a lot of us are poor.
Christ.
But
I got a note on that. This microphone right here. Hold on, let me get. There we go. This microphone right here was
Hey,
on sale
horse
at Guitar
lover.
Center. Original price on it was $100. Picked it up for fucking $10. Picked up two
Wow.
of these bitches, and it actually has damn
Wow.
good sound
I
quality.
was gonna
bro.
say, like, his voice quality, I mean, it's really nice. My freaking headphones were $250.
yeah, his sounds different though because he's using a very directional mic, so
Yeah.
he definitely has that radio
Oh, yeah.
sound quality.
Oh yeah, and it's really nice. But like I said, we're not gonna. I don't know. I don't plan on ever getting to that point. I plan on upgrading my computer, but not. He has a freaking mixer, and nah, there's no way. That's his niche though, and that's cool.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of
Yeah.
niches though, do you think a niche is necessary? Like me, I'm dorky. That's about it. I like everybody. I try to be friendly, and I'm an idiot. I guess you could call that my thing. I know fiction's really nice. You're still looking for a thing, aren't you, Fiction?
That like I've had a couple of ideas. Like I had this big TV in the background, and one idea I was gonna have is I could pull up Spotify on the TV, so I could set up a collaborative playlist on Spotify. People could log in and put songs into that playlist and have them play from the TV in the background, and then like their song would pop up on the screen. You can see the album art and all that sort of stuff. But that's just one idea. I don't know if it's gonna get off the ground at all.
Well, I mean,
But
I would say there's an easier way to go about that than using the TV screen. I don't know if you use OBS or XSplit.
yeah,
I'm
I use
personally
OBS.
I'm a fan of XSplit, and that's what I'm using right now with the damn webcam. I would say just make it pop up actually through XSplit, and then have the actual song pop up once again through the audio through that, because
Yeah.
in terms of playing songs, like I can just throw this up in a split second.
Well, I mean,
versus trying to deal with something in the background.
we-
Plus, the audio quality will be different. Once
you
again,
can
go back to the
also
au-
you can also split it though, cause like if you look at like what I have right now, I have all four of us on here, right? I'm
Yeah.
using screen capture, so I'm just capturing a part of your screen and resizing it. Also, if you want to switch, then like I go to my OBS, and I can switch like highlights, and then switch back to talk show, and then we're back in the talk show. So There are. Whoa. What the heck just happened?